Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Normal here, and in this video we're going to do the detailed review of the Vivo Z1X. So Vivo Z1X is the latest smartphone announced by company, and the pricing starts at 16,999, and this comes with 6GB RAM as default variant, 64GB storage being offered. Now it also has the Snapdragon 712 octa-core processor, an AMOLED display, large 4500 mAh capacity battery, and this has triple rear cameras as well. So overall it's a really good package in terms of the specifications. So let's see how good the device stands up in terms of the pricing and competition. So let's get started. First step, let's have a look at the design and build quality. Now looking at the front panel design, you can see that the water drop notch is very small on this device, and you also get the bezel-less experience. So you can see that the bezels on the left and the right side of the device are minimal, and even the bottom bezels are kind of low, and looks quite good in terms of the design aspect. You can also see that the top notch is quite small in size, and if you look at the back panel, this is where the device even looks better. You can see that it has a triple rear camera setup, it has a flat back panel, and the design also looks quite good. Now another important thing is that when compared to the Vivo Z1 Pro, the device is made a bit more slimmer with a slight reduction in battery, so it feels really good in the hands as well. Also, it has a smaller display, makes it even more compact than the Vivo Z1 Pro. So design, the device looks quite good. Now talking about the build quality, the device is made of plastic material. So this is the plastic material. While the build quality looks quite okay because it is made of polycarbonate material, it is prone to scratches. So it is always advisable to use this, the case which is provided with the box package. So that's the design and build quality. So overall we feel the Vivo Z1X is quite a decent device in terms of the design and build quality. Now moving on to the display. So the device comes with a Super AMOLED display, and that's one of the important aspects about the device. The display is really good when compared to the Vivo Z1 Pro. The display is definitely upgraded. Being an AMOLED panel, you can see that the brightness levels are really good, the colors are really vibrant, the touch response feels very smooth, and viewing angles are excellent. So overall the display quality is easily one of the good displays we have seen in this sub 20k price segment, offering great viewing angles and colors. Now there is also a short protection on this display. Short is a German company which provides toughened glass, so that protection is available on the display. So that's the display aspect about the Vivo Z1X. Now moving on to the software. So Vivo Z1X is powered by Android 9.0. On top of that we have the FunTouchOS 9.0. So FunTouchOS is one UI which we have seen on all the Vivo smartphones. So if you have used the Vivo smartphone, you might be already knowing all the additional features. It offers smart motion, smart mirroring, smart split screen, one-handed mode, app clone, S capture. So a whole lot of features are included. There is customization options in the form of themes. So it's a really good UI in terms of the features being offered, but it definitely takes some time getting used to the UI, especially the quick toggles. You have to swipe from the bottom, so that definitely takes some time getting used to it. Otherwise it's pretty much a good UI in terms of the features being offered, and it's definitely responsive as well. Now talking about the performance side, so this device is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 712 octa-core processor, which is a really good performing chipset. We have seen this on the Vivo Z1 Pro as well. So here again the performance is really good, no lags whatsoever. In day-to-day experience it was really smooth with 6GB RAM being offered as the base variant. The performance is effortless and no issues whatsoever. Now the gaming experience is also really good on this device. With the large capacity battery and AMOLED display, the gaming performance also looks really good. We have also done a detailed gaming video. You can also check out that video to get an idea about how the experience is. Now the call quality was really good on this device, no issues whatsoever. Now the bottom firing speakers are not really loud enough. We found the speaker quality to be a bit on a lower side, especially the sound output was slightly on the lower side. Now the fingerprint scanner is an in-display fingerprint scanner, definitely one of the fastest we have seen. You can see that it's extremely fast fingerprint scanner, and even the face unlock is extremely fast, does the job really well. So those are the things about the Vivo Z1X. Now next, moving on to the cameras. So we have a triple rear camera setup here. We have a primary 48 megapixel camera. It's a Sony IMX582 sensor which provides really good capabilities. And then we have an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a third depth sensor along with LED flash included. Now on the front panel we have a 32 megapixel selfie camera included for really good selfies. Now we have done a detailed camera review of this device, found this camera to be really good, especially the daylight shots looked pretty impressive with the Sony's IMX582 sensor, and overall the sharpness levels and details are really good. Even if you look at the close-up images, the images turned out to be pretty well in terms of detailing, sharpness levels, and the saturation levels are really good. It does not oversaturate the images. The portrait mode again was pretty good. Overall details good. Now the low light performance of the camera is something which we are quite surprised. Provides good low light experience overall in terms of the pricing aspect as well. Now there is night mode on offer. That was something which was not really well executed, but overall again it does a pretty good job. Now the selfie experience with the 32 megapixel camera was more than satisfactory. Again, selfies are more of a personal choice, so it depends from user to user. So but overall we feel the selfie camera on the Vivo Z1X was pretty good. Now the device is also offered with 4K Ultra HD and 1080p resolution at 60 and 30 fps with electronic image stabilization. So overall we feel that this device is definitely good in terms of the camera performance. Now moving on to the battery life. So the phone comes with a 4500 mAh capacity battery, and this has a 22.5 watt fast charging support. That's one of the unique features of this device. So it can charge the 4500 mAh capacity battery in pretty good time. Around 110 minutes it took to charge from 0 to 4500, which is again pretty good considering the capacity of the battery. Now the battery performance is also really good. You can get almost like 7 to 8 hours of screen on time easily with the 4500 mAh capacity battery. So overall the Vivo Z1X is a really good device in terms of the battery performance. So that is a detailed review of the Vivo Z1X. So the Vivo Z1X excels in really good design, compact design. Then it has a beautiful display. It's an AMOLED display. Then software performance is really fluid. The performance is really good. Now the battery life is really great, and the camera performance is also really good, especially with the in-display fingerprint scanner being very fast, and the face unlock also looks really fast. Now what are the downsides? So there aren't major downsides here. One is that there is no micro SD card expansion slot, so you are left with either 64GB storage or 128GB storage. So you cannot use a micro SD card slot. It just has two SIM card slots, so that's one of the downside. Maybe a deal breaker for many users who want to try out the micro SD card. That's one of the downsides. Otherwise the device is pretty good device. There is also no LED notification, so these are some minor issues, not a major ones though. But overall we feel the Vivo Z1X price at 16,999 makes it a great deal, especially if you're looking for a good overall package in this price segment. So that was the detailed review of the Vivo Z1X. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.